Hello again. As older viewers will perhaps remember, there was at one time a national entity known as the United Kingdom. This meant that England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland were a single kingdom. Tony Blair did his best to break up this unified nation by introducing Scottish and Welsh parliaments and also by making special rules for Northern Ireland, which became known as the Good Friday Agreement and are sometimes now referred to as the Windsor Framework. We are now reaping the reward of dismantling the United Kingdom in this way, because parts of the new Immigration Act passed lately in Westminster have been ruled in Belfast not to apply to Northern Ireland. This is because a lot of EU laws still apply in Northern Ireland, although it is only recently that most people have noticed this. It is a consequence of the Good Friday Agreement. The court in Belfast says that no asylum seekers can be deported from Northern Ireland to Rwanda. I wonder what viewers think will happen if an illegal immigrant living in England, Scotland or Wales thinks he's likely to be sent to Rwanda. Why, he'll simply hop on the ferry to Belfast and hey presto, nobody can touch him. Of course, he can always come back to England any time he feels like it, because we don't need passports to travel on the ferry between Heysham in Lancashire and Belfast in Northern Ireland, do we? How cool is that? Since we abolished the border with the Irish Republic, of course, he could also slip across to Eire and try his luck there if he feels like it while he's in Belfast. The people in Ireland are already growing angry and resentful of the fact that thousands of illegal immigrants have been turning up in Dublin, having travelled south from Belfast. I hardly think that this latest ruling is likely to reduce tensions there. It is yet one more consequence of the Good Friday Agreement that we chose effectively to abolish the international border in Ireland. Just why Tony Blair's government set out to dismantle the United Kingdom is of course open to debate, but that it did so is a fact. At the same time that he was doing this, immigration was turbocharged, and the current situation began where practically anybody who wished to was welcome to walk into our country and make themselves at home. The effective situation following the court ruling in Belfast is that any illegal immigrant in Britain who is anxious about being sent to Rwanda can just go to Northern Ireland and know that he cannot be deported. While there, if he thinks he has a better chance in the Irish Republic, then he can catch a bus to Dublin. This is what happens with open borders, or frictionless borders, as the border between Eire and Northern Ireland is sometimes described as. Normal people have no problem at all simply showing their passports as they move from one European country to another. Holiday makers do it all the time without even thinking about it. The only people who love frictionless borders are, of course, illegal immigrants, because they allow them to enter countries and take up residence in an irregular fashion. In the description to this video, I give a link to a news item about the ruling in Northern Ireland, so that viewers can see for themselves what has happened.